Open up the show. Genesa is here. She now resides in Germany, but she is not familiar to us because we know she's been doing music for years. I know it doesn't look like it because she looks so young. I cannot believe. Genesa, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for coming. It has been so long. I'm sure a lot of our viewers, some of them are like, I know this face. You look so familiar. Introduce yourself to us real quick. Refresh our minds, Genesa.
Where should I start?
Do
you remember? Atima Krego Kriskoma Krego Nago Hude Dikabitmas I was the original.
The original,
Yes.
the OG.
Yes, it's an old horse.
No, it doesn't even look like it. Man, I'm so glad to see you. I know you have not been living in Namibia for a while. Tell us about your move. What's been happening there?
What has been happening abroad, or what is happening
what
here?
actually
what
made you
moved me?
move? Yes, what moved you?
Okay, because I've got family also living abroad. They asked me to do my studies and also really to grow and deepen my craft in music, where I was also with the help of Mr. Stephen Alvin Narusep and his teachings. Could also finish my music assistant schooling as well. I even got my degree now. I can even write songs.
Ways. That is so cool. So
Yes.
you really went to go
So
in
I
depth
really
in it.
went in depth in music.
So wait, what are you going to do
of
with all this skill and this knowledge now that you gained with this music?
this music skill that I've got is all I can say, because it was inspired by Stephen Alvin Narusep, Welvicha Music Productions and Genesa Experience, because Genesa Experience is my experiences in music as well. It will be used more for artists and those that want to work with Welvicha Music Productions. So
like for movies and all of that. Wait, I feel like you're actually representing Makaisa music in Germany.
Yes.
What is that like? Like, how do they even like accept that music? How do they take it? Do they like it? Are they in awe of it? Like, what's happening?
The first time they heard Makaisa music, they went like, "What is this?" And it all happened because I also joined another group overseas called ADAC, and they connected me up with festivals for different type of music or multi. It's like a big festival where different nations come together, and I was so happy to also fight for a place for Namibia as well.
Okay.
And the first time they heard Magdisa music, everybody went crazy. And with the help of Afro Yard, I was also able to present Welvicha Music Productions in München, and it really was a big success.
Okay.
So the first time they heard click sounds, they went like, "What was that?"
But that's an interesting journey.
It's a big journey.
Ooh, with Welvicha music, all of that.
Yeah.
So how are you incorporating like Namibians, or you just like forgetting about us? You're not gonna do music for us anymore. So how is that gonna work all the way you in Europe and then like, you know, Africa, Namibia to be exact?
All the connections. Just remember this name, Welvicha Music Productions and Genesa. Like, so the music that we're gonna be presenting, or the music that I will be presenting for Namibia or for Africa, will everything go through Stephen Alvin Narusep.
Okay, we love to hear
so
that.
Hook me up through Stephen.
We love to hear that. Okay, well, let's talk about like what you just performed. But you guys opened up the show with Alan Jonathan. I know he's also no stranger to you. You guys have been doing music for a long time together. Let's talk about the song. When did you release it? And what actually does Tihana Tahwe?
Yeah, Tihana Tahwe. Oh,
what does that mean?
First of all, I have to say I was also sentimental when I started doing this song, because we know King Furan, and he's also somebody that really made a big impact in my life. When I started making music, I was somebody that sings really like long notes, love songs. Give me those. Give me Western music, then I'll really knock the stage down. Yes, church girls. Yes.
Okay.
But Furan taught me, hey, Genesa, try out Damara music. Ne? And Tihana Tahwe was born in he was recording in 2003. And Stephen called me, he said, Genesa, I need somebody to do backups. I stepped in to the studio, and Fura was there, Stella was also there, telling me, hey, Genesa, try to shorten your notes and try to put yourself into somebody that really is in a toxic love relationship. What would you tell a guy? And I went like, okay, should I really give it as a church girl?
As a church girl, like, be honest, okay, so that's what it means, Tihana Tahwe.
Tihana Tahwe. It's more, it's like, it's not, is it like that? It was more like the woman answering, yes, if you can't give me the love that I need, I'm going to go back to my parents. Yes, I'm going to go back to my parents' house. Don't follow me. I don't want to have beef with you. And he goes like, but he's going like, you have left me in shatters. You've broken me. I'm finished. I'm done.
You know what, Genesa? I always say, salsa music, Damara Punch. It's like Damara, like they just make such soulful music. It's always
say
so
that
from the
again.
heart. And look at how you just said that. It's so from the soul. Listen, we have to wrap this up. But tell us about your future plans while you're here in Namibia and how long are you here for in case we want to book you real quick before she has to leave us again to go to Germany, but representing Namibia, which is a good thing.
Oh, always. I'll be here like for the next 2 weeks. I'll still be here. And if you got something, just let Steven know. I'll be there.
What? But have you been actually following Namibian music, yo? Do you follow Namibian music as you are back there in Germany?
I'm following all of you musicians here in Namibia, eh?
Okay.
Genesa, kyk vir julle, like, watch julle.
Okay. So, like Genesa, anything else that you want to tell us? I actually want to ask you so many questions because I know you also actually started off music way back with Arafat, like the group that they started in Swakopmund. And when you heard of his passing, you know, and I'm sure you were in Germany, how did you take the passing of our legendary producer Arafat?
Because Arafat was a friend and also somebody that we also in Wolvicha Music Productions knew and worked with, and we used to also talk with each other. It was really heartbreaking for me. It's still like somebody is playing a bad trick on me, that the next moment he will call and say, just hey, come around, and, or can we see each other? No, I can't believe
you.
I really can't believe it.
Listen, thank you so much for coming, Genesa, and we're going to follow you. Go follow her on social media as well. Handle should be popping up right now. We are bringing you the legends of the industry, and can you see, she is so fresh, representing Namibia, Genesa music to be exact, all the way in Germany. How cool is that? Just stick around, guys. It is